In this video, we're going to talk about my 1 week $1,000 challenge. Now, we're only 5 weeks into this challenge, and I'm going to show you some numbers that are absolutely going to blow your mind. You can do this. At the end of this video, I show you exactly how I play a stock like DraftKings to generate thousands of dollars a week. I want you to stick around to the end of the video and watch how I use the Keltner channel. I talk about it all the time. But before we get there, boy, wait till you see the "What is John seeing?" email I sent to the members. Absolutely love that trade, and I did it on 1,000 shares. Hey, look, stick around. I know you're going to like this one. Hey, welcome back, everyone. It is time for another red hot cover call video. Well, as you can see, I'm back behind the mic. Absolutely love getting behind the mic, showing you some charts. We're going to talk about my $1,000 weekly challenge that we're in week 5 of my 10-week challenge, where my goal is to make $1,000 a week, with 10 weeks being the goal or being the challenge, seeing if I can make $10,000. Now, what I'll tell you is this: I've done this 2 other times. Last year I used UPro, made some $19,000, and I think it was about 12 weeks. It was so exciting, I just kept it going. Earlier this year, I did a 10-week challenge. In 10 weeks, I made $9,600. In that 11th week, my next trade put me above, and I think I made in 11 weeks $11,900. Well, today I want to show you my current 10-week challenge. We're in week 5, and the numbers are going to blow your mind. So I want you to stick around, because at the end of the video, I'm going to show you that chart. More importantly, I hope to up your game by showing you how I do it, how I pick my stocks, what I'm looking for, and we place the trades. Now, understand these are weeklies, so the understanding is we're going to have to manage the trade. That's one thing that a lot of new traders don't quite understand. When they put on the 30-day trade, they can sit back and be patient, and if a stock falls or goes higher, they can sit there. They can have patience. Sometimes the trade works out for them. When it comes to weeklies, we need to manage that trade, meaning we put on the trade, and I'll tell you what, in a couple days, if we're using those higher volatility stocks like I am, we can actually get back 50% or more of our premium and then do it again. I'm going to show you the stock I've been using, and we're going to talk about it here. Now, look, before I get going, I'm going to try to do this video without editing it. Yeah, that's right. Lately, I've been doing a lot of videos where I'm in front of the camera. I don't edit those videos, and I'm really enjoying it. I can just get the content out to you. Really do appreciate you cats giving me some runway here to land this sucker. So look, let's buckle in, get some coffee. We're going to talk about this because I'm going to show you a couple things. I'm going to show you my February numbers, my current numbers. We're going to talk about a trade, seeing the world through John's eyes, with GoodRx that I just did. I sent this to the members. Absolutely a great trade you can do for you small ball players. Then I'm going to show you the weekly trade, for which it's a $1,000 weekly challenge. So let's go ahead and get to this. If you've never been to my channel and you like what you hear today, I want you to subscribe to the channel. It's right there and it's free. Hey, look, I come back every week. I show you timely and relevant covered call trades. We talk about them, so maybe you learn something. And hey, look, if you like this video today, bang that like button. It lets me know you like what I'm doing. And hey, look, if you give me 100 likes before this weekend, I have a video, my 3 best covered call stocks that I use, I can speak to. I want to share that with you. I already shared that with the members. In fact, I gave them 6 stocks. You know me, man. Once I get going, I get going. So bang that like button. Give me 100 likes real quick so I can do that 3 best covered call stock video. Again, these are my unedited, man. I would have edited out some of that right there. I'm sorry. We're just going to go live here, okay? As you can see, my website, has changed a bit. I'm starting to add some things like my $1,000 monthly challenge blog site where you can go there and see all of the trades I'm doing for my kids. Do you remember my kids have about $10,000 and I've been trading those accounts to make $1,000 a week. Yes, I know that seems absurd because most people can't even make $1,000 a year. And if you have your kids' money in a savings account, you can't even make $100 a year. So I have been turning their accounts, writing simple at the money, out of the money covered calls, knocking down $1,000 a month. In fact, my youngest boy is now making $1,500 a month. My daughter is almost at $900 to $1,000 a month. And my son, who's using a little bit less, he's making $700 a month. This is every month. This isn't every year. This is every month. So I put a web link there for you. You can always go there and see their current trades. Now, as you can see, I'm also trying to create some covered call basic training 101 slideshows and videos. I'm putting those together. I know I did that video about 3 weeks ago where I have a slide presentation. I have a couple now, and I'm sharing them with the great people that I'm coaching right now. I'm going to post those online. They're going to have their own blog spot. They're all going to be free. But this is your hub. This is your hub. You come back to CPT Dashboard. I have all the free spreadsheets. I have the free C2P Dashboard. In fact, I'm going to upload that today. And that is where you can start. That's where you can start to find your next great covered call stock. And I'll tell you, I use my upgraded C2P Dashboard every week. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of that here in a second. You got all the free spreadsheets that help you keep the numbers in front of you. This is all free. This is a free resource for you. I encourage you to keep the numbers in front of you as you go along in your journey of selling premium. I want you to start managing your selling premium like a business. Okay? Treat it like a business, because when you do that, you're really going to own it. You're really going to make sure everything you do is as best as possible. Okay? When you own a business, that's what you do. You always think. So that's how I handle my trading. I handle my trading as if it were a business, because I know I'm going to do what I have to do. So with that said, that's my website, CPT Dashboard. All of it's free. I want you to go there. Now look, I'm going to show you my current numbers, all right? So my website was not updated. Last time I updated it, I was at $24,000 for the year. As you can see, we've had some absolute blowout months. Right now, I'm at $42,000 bagged. Profits on the table. This is really blowing my mind, because remember the goal. The goal was to make $1,200 a month. Right? The idea was, if I was in retirement, I was making Social Security, I had a little portfolio, could I make $1,200 additional dollars a month selling premium? Well, that has now turned into $2,500. And to be honest with you, the numbers are blowing my mind. Do you remember when I broke a record in November of 2020? I made $22,000 in November. That blew away the 19, 18, 17 grand I made throughout the year. One of the worst years in the recent stock market with the pandemic. 2021 is basically following that same course. And February was my biggest, 23,000. But here's the deal. March, I'm already, it's March 13th. I'm already at 7,600. I don't know about you, but if I were in retirement and I was able to say to my better half, I've already made $7,600 for the month of March, paying the bills, living the good life. I'll tell you what, you could help your grandkids pay for college, right? Living the good life, go on vacation, or paying the bills, medical bills, or to be honest with you, paying for that brand new Tesla. Well, we sell premium here. This is not some fake guru having you buy options. We do not do that. We use the second oldest investment strategy on the planet. When they created Wall Street, buying and selling stocks, the very next day they created the covered call. And then they created the cash secure put. We sell premium, right? We give somebody the right to take our shares for a price we pick, for a time frame we pick, and they pay us. That money you see right there for January, February, March, that's the money they paid me. amazing. Selling premium is the only thing I do since I started this in 2016. So I highly encourage you to learn this game and do it. Now, before we get to that $1,000 weekly challenge roundup, I'll tell you what, I want to show you what I just sent out to my premium members. Look, I really want you to consider joining the membership. Number one reason why is you're part of an off YouTube like-minded community trying to make the ends meet, trying to sell premium so we can put money on the table. Hell, if anything, you can impress your better half that you found a skill, right? You worked it, you found the skill, and now you're executing the skill and you're making real money. That's what I love about what I have done. I have found success in this, and I just keep turning it over and over, using the skills that I have, generating real money on the table. I tell you what, it gives me peace of mind that if I have my noggin, I have my right hand, a small portfolio, I can make money in retirement. And that's why it's so important for me with my membership that I try to show the members what I'm watching. Because a lot of the members, they're salty dog cover call writers, they're newbies, they're folks that may or may not be in the game. They want to learn from somebody that has done this time and time again. When I say I've done thousands of trades in the past 4 years, when you count the in and the out, right? The selling of the premium and the buybacks over the past 4 years, thousands is a very appropriate word for that. And I've had great success. The numbers prove that. So I want you to consider it. Go to my website, C2P Dashboard, click Upgraded Dashboard. I got a 1 free month offer for you. Very cheap service. I want to keep it cheap because I want to lower the hurdle for you to join something great. I don't want to make it $59.95 and you just feel like a bag when you're not using it. Maybe it's a little bit over your head. I get it. I was there. I paid the guru 3 months, $59.95, did not use it. Now, to be honest, that was the motivation for me to kick myself in the ass and learn this, but did not use it. And it's very important for me. I want to make sure everybody gets an upgraded experience. Now, this is one of my blog spots, and this is a weekly email that I send, usually every day. What is John watching? So I'm always watching tons of stocks, and one of them is GoodRx. Now, GoodRx is one of my favorites because it is a small ball stock, meaning it's trading for under $50. It has a great business, in my opinion. It has been very rocky since it went IPO. But we understand that Amazon stepped into their game. You could see that very first sell-off. They stepped into their game and said, hey, we're going to step in this space. Well, GoodRx fell off. If you don't know who GoodRx is, they sell the mobile app where you can save on your prescription. That, to be honest with you, as we come out of the pandemic, those profits are going to increase because people are going to stop wearing masks. 2020 and 2021 was one of the slower years for flu and flu symptoms. So their business suffered because of that. But as we get out of this year, people don't wear masks. Well, look, they're going to be poised for a lot of growth. Well, I watch GoodRx, and as you can see with GoodRx, the stock rallies out of that news that Amazon was stepping into their business. And since then, it hit a high of 57. And if you remember, I told the folks that I'm coaching right now, I told them I want to get into GoodRx, but I don't want to get in at 57. It's too frothy. It's trading at the top of the Keltner channel top. And I'm just not going to get involved in a stock trying to teach you how to sell premium when there's so much froth. I think the RSI was around 70, maybe even 80. And sure enough, we use Rocket Mortgage. We profited on Rocket Mortgage. They took our shares early. Man, I either have a horseshoe up my ass or I know what I'm doing. Now, GoodRx did peel back. It peeled back. We got involved a little bit higher than I wanted. And I really felt that GoodRx was going to settle down. That froth is out of it. Wall Street's going to come back. Well, they had earnings, and quite frankly, they blew away earnings, doubling everything. But the guidance was a little bit light, and Wall Street didn't like it. So they peeled it back some 11% yesterday. And I believe that's a great opportunity for a cash secure put. Now, this is the email I sent to the members. And what I try to do is give you my thoughts. Then I even posted in a nice little article write-up from MarketWatch, gave them credit right there. So I want my members to do their homework. See, I'm not a stock picking service. What I try to do is show you the world through my eyes and then give you the tools, give you the information to go out and determine if it would be a great stock for you. And as you can see, I even give them an idea of how I would like to trade it. I even show what my favorite pick would be and how much we would profit from it. And to be honest with you, I did that trade. And I'll tell you what, I did it on 1,000 shares. I think I got what did I get? I think I got $4.20. $4.20 on 1,000 shares. Same trade, the 40 strike, a little bit in the money. I'm okay with that because I think over the next 35 days, GoodRx will move higher. It'll move away from the 40 strike. That $4.20 will start to reduce, right? The likelihood of the stock finishing at 40 or below being unlikely. Well, I get to buy that option back for much cheaper. I'll be able to pocket with 1,000 shares. If I bought that back for $1, yeah, $3,200 will be pocketed. And at that point, no risk because it's a cash secure put. I can do it again. Absolutely love the cash secure put. Now, I want to show you one cool feature with the upgraded C2P Dashboard. A lot of people think now that all they get are emails from me. Really, the membership is about my flagship upgraded C2P Dashboard, for which it has like 5 dashboards for very specific trade ideas. The CPT dashboard has 100 of the best stocks trading now to start our research. I have the premium dividend dashboard. Sometimes it has 400 stocks that are going to have a dividend in the next 30 days. Love sorting by the highest dividend, looking for the stocks that I know. Then I look to do a covered call with dividend capture, knocking down the fat returns that come with a dividend cover call, dividend capture play. Do it all the time. Did it with 3M last month. But in the dashboard, and oh, by the way, I just created a wheel report. A lot of you folks want to do the wheel. Well, with all the data I collect, I can handpick great wheel candidates. So I actually have a wheel report that I update where you can look at all the stocks that are prime for a great wheel trade. I'm telling you what, all this for under 20 bucks is absolutely absurd. But again, I'm trying to keep the hurdles low so you get in, right? I don't want you sitting on the bench saying, man, do I put up $59.95 a month? No. I want to keep it super inexpensive, but I want to give you the most upgraded experience you can have. Now, one of the things, I show all of my trades. So right here's a tab for which those are all my current trades. I show all the members all my trades when I make them. I send them an email. They can go to my blog spot where I have all my real-time trades. You can read about my commentary, my mindset. Well, notice everything there, all the trades that I do. So you can come in and look at where I'm at on a particular trade. Now, look, I'm not going to advise that you follow me or mirror me, but this is a great place to take a peek and say, wonder what John's, not what he's watching, what is he playing? And how deep is he in? This is a great opportunity to be a part of this. So I just wanted to show you that. Some people ask, do you show your trades? Do you show your P&L? Of course I do. In fact, I don't want to take up any more time, but I have multiple tabs at the bottom. And in the upgraded C2P dashboard, you get to see my 2019 trades, all of them, unfiltered, and my 2020 trades. And that one's really unfiltered because I haven't had time to go in and clean it up and get rid of all the formatting issues. I literally just cut and paste everything from my total income tracker, dropped it in there so you can at least see it. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at my 1 week, $1,000 challenge. And I think you're going to like it. Now look, I do have that 1 free month offer over on my website, CPT Dashboard. Look, I'm about ready to take away the monthly option. Yes, you heard that right. For me, I love bringing new members aboard, and I love it when they do the 3-month option. One is cheaper than the 1 month, but you get to hang with me for 3 months, 3 months being stress-free. And what I noticed, those that come and go in the membership, because I get it, people come, they want to see what I'm talking about, and then they may leave. It's the monthly folks that join up. They leave more frequently. The 3-month and the 1 year members, I noticed they really absorb it all. They let me know that it was the best choice for them. So if you go there, I got a 3-month offer with a 1 free month offer. Love giving that 1 free month offer. Now let's go ahead and look at what I posted up on the Facebook group. You can join this by going to facebook.com, searching CPT Dashboard. As you can see it right there, those are my past 5 profitable trades in this $1,000 weekly challenge. I started off with Pinterest, if you remember, and that's when I made the big announcement my next $1,000 weekly challenge was going to be with Pinterest. Now remember, I'm using one stock. I'm not cherry picking and going around. I wanted to use one stock. Now at the time, Pinterest was trading for about 68,000 for 1,000 shares. So I was going to up a lot of money to do this. Now Pinterest got away from me right away. This thing rocketed to like 85 bucks. I wasn't going to use $85,000 for this challenge. I wasn't going to step out of my diversification on my total selling premium portfolio. No way. I'm going to make a smart decision. I'm going to make good decisions, and that's what I did. So when I had my Pinterest shares taken away, I stepped back into DraftKings. Yeah, the boring DraftKings. I used that for my first $1,000 weekly challenge of 2021. If you remember, I used UPro last year. Since then, I've been able to trade DraftKings every single week using approximately 65,000, 75,000, and we have just been playing pretty much the cash secure put. I'll be honest with you. I started with the cash secure put on February 11th, and it got away from me. I went in, I think I bought it back or didn't finish. It expired worthless. That was $1,950. I think I then did another and another and another. And right now, notice the March 11th. Now, that's actually on the books right now. I made a mistake there. This coming Friday, that'll be the $2,200 in the bank, okay? So it's still a 5-week challenge. I've made 5 to 6 trades. But look at that number. I am absolutely so confident in my game that we're making these trades on 1,500 shares. Let's go ahead and go to the charts. I'm going to just show you how DraftKings was trading and my mindset. Now, as you can see, DraftKings has really gotten a lot of good news. In fact, they had some earnings news, and they are just killing it. Analysts are coming out, bumping up their share price projections. It is just killing it. But what I love to do with DraftKings is I love to play that Keltner channel mid. Now, I know I sound like a broken record, but look at how rock solid this more high volatile stock has been on the Keltner channel mid. Well, what I would do every single time it would find itself near the Keltner channel mid, I would sell a cash secure put. And in fact, that's what I recently did right here. So for me, the Keltner channel mid is a godsend because I used to try to pick stocks and randomly think I knew what I was doing, swing trading, day trading, trying to pick great entry points. The Keltner channel mid for me is my center, right? It's my center. I look at that midline because remember, the Keltner channel is a range, a stocks trading range. And if it's below the mid, usually all the fluff has come out of it. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm telling you, love using great stocks, right? Stocks that Wall Street loves to buy. And then we love to buy them at or below the mid. And we look for that trading range. Now, I also look at the RSI. I want to be looking at stocks with the 50, 40, 30, 20 RSI. That tells me they're more oversold than overbought. Do you remember when I talked about GoodRx earlier in this video? Well, GoodRx was trading above the Keltner channel mid at 57, and I knew it was going to peel back, and sure enough, it did. We got involved when it got below the Keltner channel mid. Now, it fell a little bit more. It had earnings. I probably should have known better to just back away. But with that said, could you imagine had I got those 3 that I'm coaching into GoodRx at 57? Yeah, that would have been heartbreaking. With that said, this is my mindset when it comes to using weekly covered calls and cash secure puts. I want to get involved with something that has sold off a little bit, because I want the value. Wall Street is selling it off, taking profits. It's going to come back. Let me rephrase that. Wall Street's going to come back. I don't know if the stock will. I'm hoping my research was great. I'm hoping I did everything I needed to do. And I got my 15% ripcord number. If I make a bad decision, I have the discipline to pull the ripcord. We lick our wounds, we move on. But when I see a stock trading this rock solid on that Keltner channel mid, when it peels back to the mid, and as you can see, it just peels back to the mid, that's where I believe the mindset is Wall Street likes to get involved at that support line. So when I say that Wall Street comes back to the stock, they're looking for value. They're looking for value in higher volatility stocks. And with DraftKings, it's almost bulletproof. Absolutely. Now, this run up here is because of earnings, and they killed earnings. And now you can see Wall Street thinks it should go higher, and it is going higher. This thing was trading, I think, at 73. Love using great stocks, higher volatility, so we can get the higher premiums, but stocks that are trading in such a bankable range, we can really pick our entry spot. And look, if you bought the shares here, and you didn't write a covered call, what's even better about the Keltner channel mid is, what if you sold a covered call at the top? Right, I do this all the time too. I buy it here, I miss a couple days of it moving higher, and when it gets to the top, I at least think they're going to sell it off. I sell that fat covered call, 30-day trade. You get the max amount of premium because they're buying the stock up, knowing it's going to sell off. And then you get that big premium, probably about $7 for a stock like DraftKings right here. And when it peels back to that Keltner channel mid, this $7 will easily fall to $3 or less. We buy it back. Look, I do this all the time. Now look, I'm going to leave it right there. Remember, I'm going to do the 3 best covered call stock video if you give me 100 likes. Look, I love seeing the likes. You know, I come in from work, I grab my beer, I sit down, I look at the likes. Did they like what I put out this week? So just let me know by banging that like button. Go over to Facebook, join the Facebook group, CPT Dashboard. You'll get to see everything I post there. But more importantly, if any of that about the upgraded dashboard interests you, I got 1 free month offer waiting for you. Hey, look, I'm going to leave it there. I want you to soak this all in. If you're on the bench, you can do this. Get your education, open up that small ball account, and do your very first safe trade. I'm pulling for you. Hey, look, be safe, be healthy. Most important, be lucky. Until next time, may all your covered calls be profitable.